Hello everyone, I'm Rabia.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Sound Like on Andertons TV. Hello.
Hi Rabia.
It's Monday.
It is Happy Monday.
Early morning.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Rise and shine, everybody.
Ready to get to the top of this video.
Of the ZZ.
You could even say the top of the alphabet is Z and the top of the...
No more Z's for us, we're awake and ready to hit the top.
And on that note, we are doing Sound Like ZZ Top by Busting the Bank.
Yes, we are. Billy Gibbons and his fine crew. We did Without Busting now nearly 3 years ago.
Really?
It was a long time ago.
This is how it sounded.
So now we are revisiting old Billy and his chums with no budget whatsoever.
I can't wait. We're just going to get the most expensive stuff we can find.
Yes, let's do that right now.
So, old Bill.
Old Bill, yes. So we're going to be trying to find a guitar. Obviously, Billy Gibbons is the famous owner of his guitar, Pearly Gates. Mm-hmm. So, lots of expensive Les Pauls this way.
Yes.
However,
we couldn't get there was a Billy Gibbons
Billy
Les
Bow.
Paul once upon a time.
There was.
In here with the little pinstripe artwork and stuff. It was a gold top.
That's true. And also he's really famously known for playing the Billy Bow.
Which they also had one of these once upon a time.
They did. They don't have one today.
No.
So we were kind of umming and ahhing. We've heard Telecasters on record at certain points as well. But I think there's only one thing to do, is to get an LP.
Yes, it is.
And then make it difficult for ourselves by trying to make everything else sound like other guitars.
So all the expensive ones are right here.
So here's
and you were saying a 59 Les Paul, right?
Pearly Gates is a 59.
Well, there's a 59. 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 Oh, that's a 58.
Oh, close.
58. Okay, so here are our 59s.
There's 5 in a row.
Which one looks the nicest? That's my thing. As we saw a recent video, my methods of choosing a Les Paul are quite thorough. Which one do you reckon, Matt?
I think that's got a 58.
That is a belter.
That's a lovely one, yeah. I do like the burst to the right of it as well. And
This one?
This is almost quilty here. That's a beaut.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, look at that.
This one's not jumping out at me as much. Do you know what? It's between these two.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny,
Let's
miny,
go with
mo.
Mr. Left here.
All right then. So, here we go, look. This is a custom shop. Bluesmaster 59 Les Paul Custom.
There you go.
That is a looker, isn't it?
Only 5.5 imperial credits of England.
Wow. You know what? There is something magical about holding a guitar this expensive. Amps.
Amplifiers, so specifically Marshall amplifiers.
Yes. There's a lot around here.
So he uses a Marshall, kind of one of the super leads.
JMP.
Yes, a Plexi.
Which, I mean, to be fair, they're really expensive, which is fine for busting, but we can't get one in Andertons.
So we were thinking whether the Astoria might sort us out here. There's a combo right here for £1,400 in a nice vintage look.
I think we go vintage because it's, you know, vintage.
Well, it's vintage.
But the thing is, these two are exactly the same. We've used these recently.
We have.
And to be fair to them, I think they're great.
They did a great job with the Thin Lizzy by Busting. So,
and there's enough gain in them to do what we need, so.
Could be a good shout.
Astoria it is then. It's a story to be told.
Rabia Massad putting the ass in Astoria.
Pedals.
Pedals.
Yes.
We need some fuzz, I believe.
Yes. It's got a signature fuzz.
He does, the Dunlop Siete Santos.
Interesting.
It was released at NAMM this year, I believe, and isn't here yet.
Ah.
So, unfortunately, we'll have to go with something else reminiscent.
Okay.
Although, you know, Billy Gibbons hasn't used that in his entire career.
This is true, and we can't put it all on a pedestal like that. You know,
Exactly.
we have to diversify.
So, we were thinking the MXR La Machine.
La Machine is the distortion. It's from the custom shop, MXR custom shop. It's a decent pedal. There's also the Submachine here, which adds a lower octave, and it's also got some fuzz in
It
there.
has the fuzz, yeah. We know he uses an Octavio.
He uses a Jimi Hendrix Octavio, doesn't he? The MXR. We could get the Band of Gypsies.
We could get the Band of Gypsies fuzz. So why don't we, as it's buy-busting, we could collect a couple,
get all of them.
see what happens, and then obviously extract the ones we don't need at the end.
Okay, so we're going to get the La Machine, we're going to get the Submachine, and we're going to get the Band of Gypsies.
That is our shopping list.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Let's do that.
We're back in the video room.
Yes, we are in this 70s expedition to sound like the ultimately, amazingly great ZZ Top.
ZZ Toop.
ZZTOP.
Yes, Gilly Biggins. Wait, Billy Gibbons.
Gilly Bibbons.
Yes. So we changed up a few things, and we also didn't use a lot of what we said we were going to use.
It's been an experimental time in the world of sound like today.
It has.
So
Should we caveat the rundown of all the gear before we get into it by saying this half
we didn't really
get used. No. We got a pedal camera, so this half didn't get used. This half got used.
So La Machine came through for us with the Astoria.
Yeah.
G7 never fails to impress.
It never fails.
As used by Billy at times.
And the La Machine, right?
And La Machine, yeah.
So actually, the ones that he uses got us there. Funny that. The addition of this.
The addition, you might have noticed this beauty in the corner.
Matt's thinking about buying this.
Matt's thinking that in an alternate life he'd like to buy this.
So we realised that on Lagrange it's we were told by Pete actually that it's a 55 Strat, hardtail Strat. And we would obviously we always choose one guitar to do these kind of things, right? We
do, and it's a really difficult one because we were trying to achieve the sound with the LP.
Yeah. It would have got us close.
In the spirit of, using one guitar and having just a rig. But it was just a bit off, wasn't it?
Yeah. So when it was like, let's get a Strat, this was the one that...
We spotted this earlier.
Yeah.
And it's unreal.
It is such a beautiful, beautiful guitar.
And do you know what? It gets away with... Some might say it's a bit Larry being sparkly, but it pulls it off.
It does for £4,471.
Yeah.
So... That's what we used for Lagrange. Now, I'm sure you're having a look at some close-ups right now because it is an absolute banger. But yeah, so that's the guitar we used for that one excerpt. But let's not focus on it for too long, even though it's beautiful, and I'd rather focus on that than anything else right now. But instead, let's grab the Les Paul.
Which is not a bad guitar.
So this is the Blues Breaker 59 Custom Shop Les Paul. I believe that's what it's called.
It's Blues something.
It is. It's like Blues Master or something.
That's it.
Blues Master 59 Custom Shop Les Paul. And we chose this one because it looked nicest.
It's a cracking guitar.
It really is.
And you might have seen our Thin Lizzy by Busting the Bank. We used a couple of, we might have used very similar to this.
Yeah. I really love the flame on it, and the colour is stunning. I'd take away the scratch plate, but hey, it's just my opinion.
It's beautiful, beautiful finish.
Anyway, that runs, obviously, so that runs into the fuzz face, which we didn't use, the octafuzz, which we didn't use, the submachine, which we didn't use, however, sounds great. So really, if we forget that, we go into the La Machine G7 Astoria.
There you go.
And the Astoria, you know, it's some may say it's become the DSL-40 of the bi-busting series. But that's because it's a great amplifier.
It's a great amp. And for those vintage Marshall tones, which we're often aiming for, it fills that gap.
It does. And on that note, let's fill this gap of silence with some guitar sounds. So this is straight into, this is no pedals, this is the Les Paul straight into the Astoria. This is what we got going on.
Beautiful. I thought you were going to get some nice feedback there.
Oh yeah, I could have done.
You could have done.
I wonder if I can do that. Let's try it. No. Yes, we can do it.
Smooth.
We can do it. It's not even that loud in the room, is it?
No, not at all.
In terms of settings, which you'll see on a close-up, we've kind of got it kind of halfway. We've boosted some mid, backed off some treble. The edge, again, we've taken the edge control out. And if you're wondering what it does, since it's not in and we know where it was, let's just demonstrate what it sounds like. So this is without it. Halfway. 3/4. So, in my opinion, it makes it sound worse, but that's just my opinion. Without it, then you get that old school fluffy top.
It's really clear.
Yeah. That's without any of it in.
Yeah.
And then you've got the push-pull gains. We've pulled it out. It's adding a bit more low end. Gains just at above, it's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. But it's relatively clean. And then for Gots to get paid this is where La Machine did the job.
It absolutely did.
It did. It took a bit of getting, it's a really weird sound in that the bottom end's really fat and almost like quite muffled.
Yeah.
But the top notes are really clear.
Yeah.
So it takes a bit of dialing in.
Which we combined with the G7. What I'd done is like this kind of thing. Basically, that's what I did.
You basically shoved up a bit of the low end.
So yes, I did. Shoved it up the low end. So this is without the G. We'll go G7, then La Machine.
Okay.
So G7. G7.
Then La Machine. Makes a lot of noise. But
it does.
It's fantastic sound. And that pedal overall has been amazing.
Yeah, it really has. And we didn't realise that it had an octave in it different to the Submachine. We considered that the Submachine was a lower octave and the same fuzz, which I believe it is, but this is the...
That's the octafuzz, the upper octave.
Yeah, like an Octavio thing. So this is the La Machine on its own. And then
with octave.
What
That's
a sound.
great. And interestingly, when I kicked it in there, listen to the fuzz.
Yeah, because I believe something an Octavio acts like some sort of buffer that it actually sucks signal, and this is how it creates the sound, I believe.
Well, there you go.
Since we're here and that's the rig, we may as well just show you the other ones.
Right, let's start at this end.
Okay, fuzz
Let's have
face.
some Band of Gypsies.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
full tone octafuzz. Do it again. So that has a switch between octa and fuzz.
And then just this side. That's the greatest pedal ever.
Yeah, that's an awesome pedal.
What is it about fuzz and the lower sub that makes it just immense?
I don't know, but it is great. So there you go. That sounds nothing like ZZ Top.
No, it
sounds
doesn't.
awesome.
I mean, it's worth saying that this is a horribly priced rig right now.
Yeah.
It's like $1,350, $1,400 for that. It's like $5.5 for this.
Yeah, that's about
$4.5 for that. You know, like whatever, few hundred. There's easily like $600-700 quid worth of pedals there.
Easy Top, yeah.
Thousands.
Lots of monies. So you can find all of the links to all of this gear in the description box below.
Yes, you can. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yes.
Please let us know if you think we got closer than the without busting rig. I think we did.
I think we did. Well, I'd hope we did, given the extra $1.
And if you do get a chance to try out this wonderful guitar, I'd do it fast because Matt's going to buy it. So, yeah, give it a go. And on that note, I've been Rabir.
And I've been Matt.
And this has been Sound Like on Andertons TV.
Ciao, Bella.